Okay, you guys, I'm downloading on my editor on my computer, and just so you can see who's been here with me the whole time. Look at this fat butt. She's really been doing this like for an hour now. But anyway, I just saw some updates in the Anna Kepner situation. Now, I posted a video about this on 11/21/2025. I'm actually recording this right now, right before midnight on 11/21/25, but I'll post it tomorrow on the 22nd. The two things that I found super interesting and new just now: the stepmother has now invoked her Fifth Amendment right. Everything stated in this video is my opinion and my opinion only. And just like everything else in these cases we discuss here on this channel, everything is alleged. So I'm really wondering if there's been a confession, or if she knows something that she knows that she could say that could implicate her kid. So she's invoking the Fifth Amendment. It's very possible. This next one is wild to me. Okay. I'm sorry. Why is there no arrests already then if this is the case? Okay, the New York Post, they've been the ones, again, grain of salt with everything, because the police have not said anything so far. So let's keep that in mind as we talk about this stuff. But the New York Post reported as of around 8 p.m. today that the little brother heard yelling and commotion in the crew's cabin while she was locked alone with her stepbrother in the room, meaning when Anna was in the room, locked in there with the stepbrother, who's now been accused of being the one who did whatever he did to her with the chokehold, the bar chokehold, wrapping her up in a blanket, putting her underneath the bed, covering her up with life jackets, all the things. All of this stuff was being heard while this was going on, okay? Anna Kepner's younger brother reportedly heard yelling and chairs being thrown inside her crew's stateroom the night before the 18-year-old Florida cheerleader was found dead, the ex-boyfriend said. So if that's the case, why didn't the kid go and tell the parents? Did no one else hear this happening? Now, I mentioned in my previous video that I don't think the cameras are going to do anything, even if they can, like, see them going into the room together and then her never leaving again. Honestly, I don't know. Unless they can, like, hear a commotion. So if the little brother actually heard something, why didn't he go and say anything? And why is no one else saying anything? The apparent commotion went down as Kepner was in the locked cabin alone with her 16-year-old stepbrother, a suspect in her death. Weston said he learned of the apparent disturbance from speaking with Kepner's 14-year-old brother, who was on the Carnival Horizon voyage with their family. He heard the stepbrother yelling at her in a harmful way of like, shut the hell up and stuff like that. And that's when the brother knew there was something going on, okay? Did the kid not say anything to the parents? Like, I'm so confused. I'm so confused, especially since, and again, nothing official, nothing from the police, but what we're being told is that the parents were at breakfast the next morning without the kids, meaning without the boys either. So did the stepbrother, like, threaten this kid not to say anything? Because why wouldn't you have went and told your parents immediately what you were hearing? Weston also claimed that in the past his ex had been harassed by the stepbrother and she kept quiet over fears for her safety. But he said something to them before. And people were asking about the whole, like, how did he see the stepbrother get on top of her or whatever? If they were on FaceTime and she was asleep, was he on FaceTime with the stepbrother? Look, let me tell y'all something about this generation of children's, all right? They will be on FaceTime with each other and not even speak to each other. My daughter, who is 18 and now lives outside of the house, and she still does this to this day, okay, but when she was talking to this boy, or this boy that's her friend, they would just be on FaceTime to just be in the space together. He would be playing video games, she'd be watching Vampire Diaries, or reading a book, or playing with the cat, or he'd be fishing, or something, and they wouldn't even be talking. They would be just sharing the space together, and they would fall asleep on the damn phone like that too, and there would be hours and hours and hours that would go by, and they would just be on FaceTime sleeping. Okay? That's what they do. It sounds crazy, but that's what they do. So I'm just going to assume this was being seen as this sleepy time FaceTime thing was going on that this generation does, And Stepbrother didn't notice that the damn phone was on and recording, probably because the screen had gone dim. I don't know if it keeps on the FaceTime if the screen completely goes black, but if the lights were off and the phone screen was on dim, he might have not even noticed it was on. It would be nice if there were screenshots or something of the situation happening, but the ex-boyfriend said that he told his dad. He tried to tell the parents. They apparently even tried to talk to the police. That's why I'm like, okay, y'all put them in a room together knowing that there were already problems? That's a problem. And now with the stepmom invoking her Fifth Amendment right? That's sketchy, bro. Let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comments. If you like the way that I present this information and give my opinion, please don't forget to leave a like on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already. And please don't forget to make sure that the notification bell is set to all so you don't miss any of my rants, reviews, reactions, updates, or deep dives. See y'all.